One, and I'll get you out of here. Tyrann Mathieu, to me, is going to wear a gold jacket one day. He is, in my opinion, the best LSU Tiger I've ever witnessed play defense inside Tiger Stadium, and one of the best of all time. It seems like the more of the football on the field for him is kind of behind. He's kind of coming to the back end of his career. He could play, I don't know, 5-6 more years at a high level. But it looks like he wants to be a coach. The way that he kind of breaks stuff down on social media Saturday, he's all over games, and he's kind of out in the public talking about what things should have happened for teams to win and what didn't happen because teams lost. Can you give people an idea of just how smart of a football player he is? And I don't know if you know if he wants to be a coach post-football career.
Yeah, we talk about it.
But if he is, how good of a coach could he be?
So two things about him. This is what makes him so special. By far, the most instinctive football player I've ever witnessed. Mm-hmm. He just does things that are unexplainable, that you don't even coach. You know, he would be supposed to be in one area of the field. It was like, can I get over? Go. and I would ask him, you know, like, what made you do that? Why'd you fishtail to the deep 1/3? You should have been in the middle. I just felt it. Yeah. I just felt it, Coach. And all right, I guess so. Yeah, you know, and right. So he would do those type of things, and so he had an instinctive piece to him. And then he was a student of the game, just had a tremendous thirst for knowledge, wanted to know more, was a film junkie, wanted to improve himself, studied relentlessly in the film room. And you mix that with the talent that he has, and it you know, you have the National Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah. You know, so where size and none of that matters. All those other attributes that you sometimes miss on or don't see. They come to bear themselves. A couple of years ago, Lane and I were talking about it, Kiffin, and when I was at Tennessee and we started the recruitment of him, he and Coach O, to be honest with you, he was in this conversation, and I'm telling him about Tyrann, and it's like, I don't know, he's not big. He was 5'8.5", 148 at our camp, right? Wow. Going into his senior year, it's like he's too small. He's not a prototype. I said, y'all crazy? I was the receiver coach at Tennessee, right? And I go, every receiver we've offered, he just totally shut him down. Every receiver. The only guy that caught a ball is the young guy from Louisiana, from Lutcher. He's the only one, you know.
Jarvis.
Right.
I'm sure they went back and forth,
great.
dude.
That's so good.
Right. And so, I mean, it was a camp that had everybody from Trey Turner to Munchie Lego to you name it. We had like 3 buses. That's a whole nother. We'll talk about that recruiting story of my vans and buses that came to Tennessee, right? And then my talk with Les after that at the game when Bell Chase played Lutcher. But we'll do that later, Jordy. Yeah. You'll love that story.
I love it.
I already love it. And so we're sitting there, and so anyway, we finally make a move on him, and Lane asked me several. He's like, "How did you know? Like, how did you know that about that kid?" And I said, Coach, if we could cut him open, I wish you could see what was inside of him. Mm-hmm. There's no heart that's bigger. There's nobody more passionate about the game than him. He plays it like his life depends on it, and his personality shows in his style of play. And I was trying to be descriptive to say what measurables couldn't say. Yeah. That what Tyrann was made of. But I'm gonna jump off. I don't want to be long on your show and mess everything up here. But he said to we talk, and he'll say we'll have ball talks. And I said to him, I got a job for you. All right. I don't know if I could afford you, but I'd love you to coach the secondary. And he texted me back, me or Coop. That's my friend Coop. I say Ty all day, baby. Oh man, so, I think he does want to. I think he does want to coach one day.
He had Lamar Jackson seeing ghost on Sunday night. I mean, Lamar Jackson didn't know where he was coming from. He nearly had 3 picks in the first half on his first game back.
Wow.
You are the best, man. It is great to hear from you. Go kick ass this weekend. We'll talk to you next Tuesday.
Thank you, man. Go Pokes.
Yes, sir. There he is, Frank Wilson, checking in from Lake Charles this morning as he and the Pokes will be taking on Incarnate Word. I have heard him tell that story about Tyrann Mathieu from the recruiting camp at Tennessee.
I've never been teased like that in my life.
Odell was there. Jarvis was there. That whole crew was there. And every time those cats would get to the front of the line, Tyrann would push his way to the front and go guard them. And like the story goes, like Lane Kiffin was like, "Who is this
Why is
kid?
he in line again?
Who is the 5'8", 150-pounder that's always going? Like,
Taking 3 reps in a row.
who is this kid?" And Frank Wilson was like, "I'm telling you, we got to offer him. We got to offer him." We will get some recruiting stories from